Don't be mad at me, Puck. Don't be mad at me. You're gonna understand in a minute why I did this. So y'all can read it. That is the late great Tupac. I'm just filling in for him real quick, yeah. But I was on YouTube and I came across this stream, this live stream, and it was so mind-boggling to read the title. It seems as though more than anybody in America, that foundational black men wouldn't even question if they wanted to be with foundational black women. But nevertheless, in the wide, wide world of the internet, and here it is. So let's check out a little bit of it. It is wild, and I think this part is the ironic part. Like I said, was saying earlier, if any group of men wanted to be with black women, it seems like the foundation of brothers would be, and it seems like they've intertwined this patriarchal society in ties with black people, which I don't think was ever our thing. I think we had, I want to say it was solely patriarch, patriarchal. I think it was both patriarchal and matriarchal, but that's just my theory. But let's listen to some of this stuff before we get deep off into what the more things. Let's listen to what these gentlemen have to say.
Now, and I say this is a sham. I mean, I'm still, pro-black, but in a different sector. I'm pro-black man because that shit, the hoteps. I called him out. I got kicked out.
Right? Did that come off right? Am I tripping? He said he pro-black, but pro-black. So what does that? What about the women? What about them? You and like what? This is weird.
They don't believe in patriarchy. They don't believe in black male authority. They don't believe in black male leadership. Because the moment that black men hold them accountable for anything in that conscious community, they don't want to hear it. There's a ton of pushback.
Conscious community. I don't really want to say I'm in that. I know my name is Conscience, so it seems like it would naturally be in the conscious community. I like to stay aware of things. Yes, I like to be made aware of things. So maybe I am in a sense, but it's this thing about controlling the woman. Like I think let's listen to it a little bit more. I gave you my thoughts here in a second, but it's just it's all about that controlling, domineering. It almost reminds me of like those barons back in the day who used to control women and property with the land, and I'll take your, I'll have your daughter for this piece. It's one of them old vibes, like especially when maybe it's because of how I think. When I think of patriarch, I almost think of a male dominated world where I'm not saying women don't get the chance, but they really kind of don't. Like, but that's just my opinion. And I think we should have a balance. If a woman can do a job just as good as a man, then let her do it.
People were saying earlier, like the man jaws on it. So I'm like, it's crazy. Like it's just all everything that's right now that's being sent to our community and to our women right now. I mean, it's just this Western culture, and it seems like our women have just adapted.
I mean, you can't say that the women have adapted to this Western civilization when you were bringing up patriarch. Can't even say the word. Damn, patriarchy. We would have to patriarchal, and the patriarch. We just gonna keep this in. But you know what I'm trying to say. Um, you want to adapt those things too. So like it's just weird. I don't understand why we are afraid to let women get money. That's what less burden we have to worry about. They're gonna be able to spend their own money on themselves. Okay. So we ain't gotta pay for no weave, no eyelashes, none of that. Cool. You pay for it. Sweet. But plenty that's weird. This shit. That's why I like talking about these relationships, man. It's weird, bro.
Adopted it. You know what I mean? And made it their religion. And that's why like people were saying earlier, like Why, you're not like my grandmother, like my mother. My mother was like this. My grandmother's like this. How come y'all not like that?
Because your grandmother was tied to your granddad, who was the breadwinner. He had to bring in all the bacon. So she was tied to him. But now women can get their own jobs. Guys, you see what I'm saying? It's like y'all don't realize that women don't need us anymore. They technically don't need us financially. You have to make them want you. So you're gonna have to do a little bit more now, guys. You can't just have money. You have to think, you have to be a little funny. So really, it's just but I'm just saying, guys, just eliminate money. Just eliminate trying to control women with money. Should make them want you. Can you do that? That's gonna be the new assignment for 2026. Make women want you. Not need you, but want you. That's the difference. Can you guys figure that little gem out? It might take a little longer to get the girl, but in the long run, it's gonna be worth it. You know what I mean? Like,
It's because they adopted this Western culture that's being presented to them, and they're running with it. You know what I mean? Where it's telling them, granted, even with me right now, I got a lot of brothers that I know around me that's in my circle. Good brothers, working, got money, got their own businesses and everything. But they telling me straight up, like, bro, there ain't no women out here, ain't no black women out here that's compatible to me.
this one was a little hard to kind of, bro. You telling me, dude said he got money, his own business, and he can't find one woman that's down. Come on, man. All these single black, you can't find one. You can't find one. I don't believe that we in America. And it sounds like, I'm not trying to be, I'm gonna be xenophobic with it. It sounds like the dude who was talking, he's from Baltimore, so he's in the DMV area, DC. What? Virginia? Man, we went to Norfolk one year. Boy, Virginia, Virginia giving, Virginia got, whew, Virginia got some nice ones. That's what? Ain't you in DC? Nah, come on, Chocolate City. I know it might be locked down, but come on, man. One, you can't find one. And it's a plethora of women. Like, that's what I'm saying. I think sometimes some of these dudes' standards are ridiculous. Like you're gonna like I said, you're gonna have to not make a woman need you. She's gonna have to want you, bros. That's it. Woman's gonna have to want you. She ain't gonna because she'll need you no more. So let's just get that out the picture. That need shit. And I'm just talking to the to I'm just talking to them real quick. You're gonna have to make women want you. You're gonna have to you get a little social skills in you, a little charming, a little funny. Maybe know how to cook, be adaptable to new things, because that's what girls like. They like new things. But it ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. You just gotta use your mind. For real. My dad, I'm gonna give you one of my dad's gems. He used to say, son, if a woman offered you her mind or her body, which one would you take? Me being young, I naturally said the body. Of course, I want the body. Said, of course you do, young sir. You get her mind, because if you got her mind, you got a body, sir. I said, aha, aha. But no, I'm just saying, and it's almost in that type of zone. You can't make, you can. Some dudes don't be like, but a lot of the dudes who get it's messing with nothing. They're charming, they're funny. They can listen, they can have a conversation. And oh, maybe I shouldn't be saying this. The smooth ones could almost make it. You know what? I ain't gonna even say that. I ain't gonna even tell you that one yet. Something stop me. Something stop me. Yeah, something stop me on that one. So we're gonna leave that gym to like get 10,000 subscribers. All right, we'll leave that one there. But no, the new thing is you're gonna have to make women want you and not need you.
That black women, the more black women who become independent, the more masculine they get, and the more masculine they get, you're gonna see marriages.
What? Doesn't that sound like what I was talking about earlier? Like you can't use your money to keep or contain women in your privy. You have to make them want to be in your privy. You see what I'm saying? When they get more independent, they become masculine. What does masculinity have to do with being independent, bro? That just sounds so weird, doesn't it? Am I tripping? Please let me know if this part sounds weird. Hopefully you made it to this part of the video. And if you have, please like, subscribe, and share. You know what I mean? But that's crazy. Being independent makes you more masculine? Come on, y'all. We gotta do better. We can't think like that. That's 1949 thinking, bro. Come on.
this decline in the community. We don't need more female entrepreneurs. We need more females who want to be wives. We need more females who want to be mothers to their children. We don't need all these entrepreneur females because those females are competing to be more of a man than you are. They are.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's crazy.
So that's, I can barely get this shit out. This is crazy. This I just hold on. Let me. He said, that don't sound like he's afraid or something. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta control women with my money. That's just wow. And the it's, and I guess this part. Calm down. And it's just it's coinciding with an incident that happened in Kenya with another black man who I don't want to say he exhibited that almost this. It wasn't the same. The actions definitely not the same. But that it's just that mentality. Ugh, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the man. I control this. No more. You know what I mean? It's that like the caveman mentality. It's so that you don't have to be like that, bro. It's no need. It's literally no need to be like that because there are millions of more black women for you.
On TV. So
Facts.
white people
And
understand that music and entertainment influences us the most. So they're
Influence who the most? Influence you the most? Music and entertainment. It is literally that entertainment. It is not real. We should be influenced by that. Maybe some type of inspiration, but influenced by it. It should be the way in which we try and live our lives. That's very detrimental to us. And but see, it almost says that black people aren't smart. That we are so fooled by this system of music and entertainment that we have been falling for the last 60 years. Really? Have we? Maybe. Yeah. But that was just wow. I mean, maybe in a sense he's right. You know what I mean? I guess he is because with hip hop, unfortunately, you got to live the life you're talking about. Can't just be an entertainer anymore. Just presenting a show. Got to be real.
use music and entertainment, they'll weaponize that to put us on the wrong side of the field so that we can go left instead of going right. So
Interesting point he brings up. I'm wondering, has the music and the entertainment made us hate black women? Hmm. 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 What do you think about that, folks? Curious.
they've
fact.
weaponized this to keep us dysfunctional. What are black women saying now? Like you got black females who want a traditional man, but they're not traditional. I do hold black men accountable. Listen, homie, everybody, if you like this content, get the likes up, homie. I'm FBA, but at the same time, I am pro black men. I believe in patriarchy. I believe in black male leadership. Anything that goes against that, I'm cooking. I'm going to shut it down instantly. Real talk, family.
Black male. Like pro black is just pro black. It's never been pro black women or pro black male. It's pro black. What? Like that's the one thing that I want to say is kind of like y'all FBAs be cutting their noses off to spite their face, but like y'all slicing yourself and alienating yourself from so many people. Black Democrats, Black Republic. Y'all really say y'all ain't really Black Republicans. Then some of y'all don't vote and expect change. And that was Black women. Like, I don't even know if you want to be with Black women. Like it. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what y'all? What's the plan? Tell me the plan. Either I'm gonna get on board or I'm not. Like, but there's no plan right now. So that's why it's like weird to see all these things. And like, it seems like it's still in its infantile state, and it's been what 4, 5 years, and there's literally no plan. Y'all talk about reparations, but don't.
Get out your comfort zone and see or get uncomfortable and see what's out there. Cause y'all might not never know. That might be your next wife. That non-black woman or the woman that's stuff like that might be your wife. That might be the woman of your dreams that you're looking for. Because I was blocking my blessing from a lot of chicks that was non-black, and I couldn't. Until I met my girl, I was like, I blocked a lot of things. I'm not talking about in America. I'm talking about also overseas, also as well.
But y'all, that is the last clip that I have. Please let me know what you thought about it, man. This is a very interesting conversation, I thought, in a sense, but not really, because if you're FBA, it seems like you would want a foundational black woman. It just seems like that would go hand in hand. That you want to keep that foundation, build upon that foundation. But guess not. You want to mix in parts with that foundation. It's so weird. And I just need to know the plan. And I have just one more question. How many generations does it take for me to be a foundational black person or an American? Like, does my grandmother's grandmother have to be born here in America? What's the criteria? I still don't know. And if y'all could please alert me with the FBA plan, like for reparations. And then sometimes y'all be saying that y'all, I haven't even got into the Indian situation yet. I haven't even gotten to that yet. If y'all claiming to be Indians, you kind of cutting yourself in the neck with talking about reparations, because reparations are for African slaves, descendants of African slaves. It's not for tribes. They got treaties. So I don't know. But who am I? As in always, this is your moron with the conscious, aka conscious moron. Appreciate the pull up, and remember, without you, there would be no moron. Y'all be safe. Peace.